It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and day 4 in Poway. Apologies. Yesterday I did a video and I screwed something up and I had no sound. So we are going to make up for it today. Thanks for your patience. So what we got done from day 2 until today, this just got fluffed up. Miguel and Hannah added attenuatas. They pulled cuttings from around the property. We put in portulacaria. I planted out the tree stump. Isn't that such a cute planter? I've got my thriller is a Euphorbia trigona. I brought Athona capensis from home. That's my spiller. And then I've just kind of got your usual suspects as fillers. Greg did drill holes for drainage in the sides of the trunk, so our client will water this as needed, just like any other succulent. Then over here, you remember from yesterday's video what was in these pots. They were great big strappy things, and I didn't like them from the get, and apparently neither did our clients, especially now that this rest of this garden is taking shape. They felt like they were a little overwhelming and out of place, so I redid them. Those are actually agave, wheel, arii thrillers, which I know in time those will have to come out, but it's going to be a hot minute. The Euphorbia millii is one of the client's favorites of all the things that we brought. And then the rest are just the sedum, graptosedum. I will be top dressing with some pebble in there. I think I'll probably do our Cali Gold 3/8 just for some pretty contrast. And then a little Athona capensis in that middle pot. Now, I liked the idea of just doing the middle pot with the Athona capensis rather than doing all three. I think that's a little more elevated and a little more sophisticated and less matchy-matchy. So if that helps you with anything you're doing, great. And if you don't see it that way, not a problem either. If you like it, it's good. Okay, so we've got Julian just lightly covering with some decomposed granite now that this has all been irrigated and cleaned and planted and all of that. So we're just doing some touch-ups because with the planting and the removal of that tree, you can see here, there's just so much dirt and yuck. So we thought that a fresh layer of DG was definitely in order. Then as we head up the ramp, we aren't done, but boy, isn't it coming together, right? Wow, wow, wow. The gardener for this property will be hollowing out this stump on Monday, and then Tuesday I will plant that out. And it's just, I still have quite a bit to do down here, but it looks so much more intentional now, doesn't it? That we've got things planted and fluffed out. We added a lot of aloe cameronii cuttings. We still have aloe cameronii cuttings. That's fantastic, especially since I'm not done. But yes, there's still some area to do, but it's really, really coming together. The tapestry is also about 70% complete. Greg has run micro drip irrigation all along the top of this tapestry. We have subterranean drip underneath, but because I added so much soil and these plants are so shallow rooted, I wanted to make sure that they would get overhead support as well. And yeah, look at how many of the plants, it's starting to whittle down now. That's fantastic. It's so fun to have enough plants. I nailed it on this one, didn't I? Yeah, so I did this yesterday. We have a Santa Ana wind situation going here today, so some of us have been blowing over. And then Miguel did this one. Oh, Hannah did this one yesterday. Very beautiful. And Miguel did this one. I love that agaveoides right there. That looks so good.
We were geeking out on that.
Yeah. Wow. So red. So beautiful. Okay. We did I got two 15-gallon pachypodiums, and Miguel planted them for me, you know, more like one plant, and I thought that really framed out this corner very, very nicely. Then we have a challenge here because of the hose reel, so I didn't want to plant densely here because of the hose. So we're going to do a little more with decorative rock and boulder, and maybe, you know, a little more protective plant, but we have to be careful there so that the plants don't get damaged every time the hose gets rolled out. Then we got Mel working over here today. That's beautiful. Getting this part of the tapestry all completed and doing musical chairs with the rubble. Then Miguel, what we have here is behind Hannah is the client's bathroom. So this is a sight line right up through here. And we really wanted to be real intentional with the plant material. So he's in the process of constructing some retention with rubble. And then obviously we'll be pulling in more plant material down here too. But it was just real important to us that this look really,
He turned the agaves.
really good. Oh, wow.
Does that look great?
Wow. You turned it? This? Was it pointing? It was pointing the other way?
Pointed that way, yeah.
This agave was pointing that way, so he just moved it. Yeah, you know, because why not? I love it. We popped in some more agaves up top side. Yeah. And this Hectia is beautiful right there. So yeah, that's where we're at. Lots done, but obviously still lots to do. Okay, it is the end of day 4 in Poway. We have one more full day. We will not be here tomorrow, Sunday, or Monday. We will be back on Tuesday to wrap this up. We are done with the planting. Done. I'm saying that as much for you as for myself. Right now, we've got Mel and Miguel putting down our top dressing. This is the 3/8 Cali Gold that I was talking about. I chose this rock because of the pine needles. It won't show as much. There won't be, you know, as heavy a detritus load. And also it goes really well with the DG. We're going to be putting DG down in between the stones again. We got a lot of dirt in here now. But yeah, all of the tapestry areas will be done in the rock. And then what we'll do too, you know, like we'll get creative, and you know, we'll see how I feel, but I think that I might want to like let it kind of come through to some of the cracks so it looks more natural, like pull this out to fill in that triangle right there, and you know, let this run through to here and just kind of bleed. There it is. Let the rock bleed through a little bit so it looks more natural. Greg is still working on this, irrigating and lighting this area here. Mel and Hannah worked on this morning. Looks really, really great. Very, very happy with this. Greg's working on the light there. We have, yeah, really done a great work. So our project was the edge of the house kind of over, and so I had to figure out, you know, where to stop everything. Miguel did a great job here with rock, with the rubble. We've got now some better retention, more depth, more visual interest. We popped in plants, but we didn't overplant it because these obviously are all going to grow too. So I feel really good with the restraint that we showed. And then here, even though this really wasn't part of what we were doing, I wanted it to look nice. So I went ahead and popped in some striata and an agave here, another aloe there, and some mangaves and a perii here. And then we will figure out on Tuesday where to end the 3/8 rock and where to pick up the DG. That'll happen in real time. Then over here, because I just wanted this to look clean, so I just came in here and I got down and picked up all of the pine needles, cleaned up underneath the plants, and just tidied it all up. I didn't really need to do anything else, and this just looks a lot cleaner. Also, we were figuring out, well, where are we going to stop this hill? And what I felt, oh, that looks nice. I felt like this feels like a walk path through here. And over there too, around to the back. So we left this open for that purpose, for accessibility and as a path. It's really challenging to work with the rock and the rubble, logistically and aesthetically. This Santa Ana has not let up all day. The wind is just whipping through here. So yeah, that's where we're at. Greg will be bringing in more of the Cali Gold as well as more of the DG, and we'll be going over the entire hill with a fresh coat of DG, as well as our patio area and all the way over there to the flagstone path. So there you have it. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with day 4 in Poway and your succulent tip of the day. Bye guys.